Are you a personal trainer struggling to build long-term client relationships or wondering why your clients aren't seeing results? Maybe you're just starting out and want to avoid the rookie mistakes most trainers make. Stick around because today, I am breaking down the biggest mistakes personal trainers make, how they can cost you clients, time, and reputation, and of course, how to avoid them. Let's get started. Hi, I'm Alfredo Scarlotta, and welcome to my channel, where we talk fitness, career development, and the strategies you need to succeed as a personal trainer. Being a personal trainer is about so much more than just showing clients how to work out. It's about understanding their needs, creating effective programs, and building trust. But even the best trainers can fall into bad habits, some of which can sabotage their careers before they've even had a chance to take off. In this video, I'll go deep into the most common mistakes personal trainers make, why they happen, and how you can correct or avoid them altogether. Ready? Let's dive in. Let's start with the foundation of personal training, the client assessment. A lot of trainers skip this crucial step or treat it as a box to check off, which is a massive mistake. Why? Because without thoroughly assessing your client, you're essentially flying blind. You might be assigning exercises that don't align with their fitness level, ignoring potential injuries, or completely misunderstanding their goals. A good assessment should go far beyond asking, what do you want to achieve? Sure, understanding their goals is important, but what about their lifestyle? Are they sitting at a desk all day? Have they had prior injuries? What's their current fitness level? These details dictate how you structure their program. Mobility and flexibility tests, like checking their squat depth or shoulder mobility, can reveal tightness or imbalances. Simple strength tests, like how many push-ups they can do, can guide you in determining a baseline. Even asking about their sleep and stress levels can tell you how hard to push them in a session. Take the time to revisit assessments every 6 to 8 weeks. Clients' bodies change, and so should your approach. And don't just rely on subjective measures. Consider using objective tools like body composition analyzers or heart rate monitors for more precise data. Trendy workouts can be enticing, especially when they're all over social media. Think about buzzwords like functional training, CrossFit, or Tabata. They're everywhere, right? But here's the thing, just because something is trendy doesn't mean it's suitable for every client. Imagine this. A 45-year-old client walks in, hasn't exercised in years, and their trainer decides to throw them into a high-intensity circuit filled with kettlebell swings and burpees. What's likely to happen? At best, the client feels overwhelmed or discouraged. At worst, they could get injured. Trends are great tools, but only if they align with the client's ability and goals. For example, HIIT workouts might be great for fat loss, but they're not ideal for someone recovering from an injury. Similarly, functional training might sound fancy, but if your client has poor movement patterns, they won't benefit from those exercises. Stay educated on trends, but always ask yourself, is this practical, safe, and relevant for my client? If not, modify it. Instead of high-impact plyometric moves, maybe introduce low-impact options like step-ups or resistance bands. Let's talk about progression, or, more accurately, the lack of it. This is a huge mistake trainers make, especially with long-term clients. Have you ever worked with a client who's been doing the same routine for months on end? It's not just ineffective, it's boring. Progression is all about challenging your clients gradually and consistently, but the challenge has to be the right kind. For example, instead of just adding more weight to a barbell, you could increase the range of motion in their squats or focus on tempo. It's not just about doing more, it's about doing better. Without progression, clients can hit plateaus. Worse, they may start losing motivation because they don't see results. And as we all know, motivation is key for retention. Clients who don't feel they're improving are less likely to stick with their training programs. Don't wait for clients to notice they've plateaued. Stay ahead of the curve. Track metrics like strength, endurance, and even flexibility regularly. Create a system where you rotate their routines every 4 to 6 weeks, gradually increasing the intensity in small, manageable increments. Personal training is a relationship-based business, and that means communication is everything. Unfortunately, many trainers either don't communicate effectively or fail to listen to their clients' concerns. This mistake can be subtle but devastating. For example, let's say your client mentions they're feeling pain during a particular exercise, but instead of modifying it, you encourage them to push through. Not only is this harmful, but it also damages trust. Clients need to feel heard and supported, not dismissed. missed. Good communication also involves explaining the why behind everything you do. Why are they doing this particular exercise? Why are you increasing the rep this week? When clients understand the reasoning, they feel more confident in your expertise and more invested in their own progress. Ask open-ended questions at the start of every session, like, how's your body feeling today? Or, did you notice any changes since our last session? And don't forget to give feedback, praise their improvements, and offer constructive advice when needed. This fosters a positive, productive relationship. Nutrition is at least half the battle when it comes to achieving fitness goals. Yet so many trainers brush this aside, thinking their job ends in the gym. This is a critical mistake. You don't need to be a registered dietitian to guide your clients toward better eating habits. Simply educating them on the basics, like the importance of protein for muscle recovery or the role of carbohydrates for energy, can make a huge difference. You can also teach them about portion control and hydration. If a client struggles with consistent energy or isn't seeing results despite solid workouts, nutrition is often the missing puzzle piece. By neglecting this aspect, you're not giving your clients the tools they need to succeed outside the gym. Consider partnering with a certified nutritionist who can provide your clients with customized meal plans. You'll offer a more comprehensive service without stepping outside your expertise. The idea of pushing clients to their limits can be dangerous if taken too far. Overtraining isn't a sign of toughness, it's a sign of poor planning. Clients who are constantly pushed to exhaustion will burn out, suffer injuries, or even develop negative associations with exercise. Recovery is where the magic happens. Muscles repair, grow, and get stronger during rest periods, not during workouts. As a trainer, it's your job to help clients understand the importance of balance. Include active recovery days, focus on proper form, and don't hesitate to scale things back if your client is feeling fatigued. Educate clients on recovery methods like foam rolling, stretching, or even yoga. Incorporate deload weeks every few months to give their body a break while maintaining momentum. Social media is a fantastic tool for promoting your brand, but many trainers fall into the trap of prioritizing likes and followers over real results. If you're spending more time filming workouts for Instagram than planning your client sessions, you're losing focus. Clients want a trainer who's present, engaged, and focused on their needs. While it's great to share content, make sure it doesn't take away from your actual sessions. Social media should enhance your career, not overshadow it. Set aside dedicated time each week to create content so it doesn't interfere with your client work. And remember, authenticity is key. Post content that reflects your real-life expertise and experience. These are some of the biggest mistakes personal trainers make, but they're also opportunities to grow and improve. Which of these surprised you the most? Have you experienced any of them yourself? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more insights on personal training and fitness.